we understand what it feels like to be on the receiving end of an immigration problem. We understand it. And because we understand that, we can simply put ourselves in the shoes of the customers and say, right, you've got this immigration problem. If I go onto the internet, ideally, what would I find that would make my problem go away? And when we thought about putting our first immigration practice on the internet, this is my second immigration practice, but when we thought about doing this one, that was our starting proposition. What would somebody with an immigration problem expect from a website if they found themselves there and they wanted to get a solution to their problem? What does it look like? And because we have deep domain knowledge, we could re-engineer the way that typically immigration services have been sold and been supplied into a marketplace. And that results in, effectively, the remarkable nature of what we do. Because nobody does immigration like we do anywhere in the world. So that by itself is worthy of a little remark. But once you get onto the websites and you realize that it's about you, it's not about us, then you start to have a real sense that, you know, this is the real deal. And so look at our websites, we've got things that are remarkable throughout. We use Hadley. What's Hadley all about? Well, Hadley is designed to represent an opportunity for me to say to everybody, guess what, guys, this is not about me. I'm just the vehicle that the information comes through. But this site isn't about me, it's about you. And so by using a puppet, I'm able to put clear distance between me as a person providing the content and what this thing is really all about. When people look at the puppet and they can't understand the role that it plays, but actually that's what it's designed for. And I hope they've achieved that effect. We take all of our content and we package it up in such a way that we will deliver it to customers via the investment on their part of a mere email address. We'll deliver it to them, and we'll send it to them at a time that we think is actually important for them to receive it at that time, because we understand what it's like to be exposed to that material, and we believe that we can manage the information, the education exercise in a very controlled fashion. So it's a result of having understood the marketplace at the level that we do. So you can remove all the points of friction in creating the opportunity for people to really understand what their problems are. And once they understand what their problems are, they can make informed decisions about their next move. And if you've given them all the tools and the equipment to be able to make that next move by themselves, independently, through an act of generosity, then the quality of the relationships that you create with your audience is so compelling that you can't fail but be successful. So the remarkable nature of what we do is reflected here. We clearly sell services. We sell a lot of services. We have broken down the way that we sell these services into simple to buy products that accord with a natural moment in the decision-making process to whether or not you're going to pay for professional help. And you can go in at a very low price, or you can go in right at a high price. You can start low and then you can upgrade as you go. Effectively, you're not locked into anything. You simply are being provided with what you need to be as efficient as you can in the problem that you've got. So that, combined with our double your money back guarantee, provides enough ammunition in terms of being remarkable that we achieve our objectives. But it all sounds very highfalutin and intellectually thought through, but it was all contrived and learned on the fly by experiment. And we came to understand exactly what would work and what wouldn't work. But in order to have that available to you, you need to produce your content. And so if you publish a piece of content, as I've said previously, every single day in your niche, you map the knowledge information graph and people will find their way onto your websites. And when they find your way onto your websites, they encounter a purple cow. And that purple cow means that all of a sudden, you're now remarkable. And you've brought yourself to the attention of the people that you want to be in front of. And with your proposition, you've given everything that they need to be able to forge that relationship with you to the point that they now want to go commercial and they want to pay you. And then you make it so simple for them to transact with you and fundamentally keep your promises. You can't but fail to be successful. So this is really kind of what you're hoping for when you're putting together your purple cow. And as long as you draw on these techniques, I'm not suggesting that you copy these exactly, but they're all there for you. But if you draw on techniques like these, or the other things that accord naturally with how you would expect your audience to anticipate that experience, then you can achieve the same kind of results as we have.